Hey guys, it's Michael here from FlySight. In this video I want to talk about how to find your opening in FlySight Viewer. Let's see what this looks like on a couple of different jumps. We'll start by looking at a speed skydive. As usual, the first thing we should do is zoom out and look at elevation only. We see the climb to altitude, a little time on jump run, and then the skydive. At the end of the skydive, we'll usually see a little elbow in the elevation plot at deployment. Let's zoom in and show the horizontal and vertical speed plots as well. We can see in this case that vertical speed increases throughout the skydive and then suddenly drops. This is where the jumper flattens out to bleed off vertical speed. Halfway down the slope, we see a little step in vertical speed. This is most likely where the jumper reached back to throw their pilot chute. When we do this, we get a little bit smaller, so our vertical speed either increases or decreases more slowly. Vertical speed continues to decrease until the jumper is sitting under an open canopy with the brakes stowed. Next, let's take a look at a wingsuit skydive. Again, we zoom out and show the elevation plot only. We see the usual profile with a climb to altitude, a little time on jump run, and then a skydive. In this case, we see two elbows in the elevation plot. One where the wingsuiter flares in the middle of the jump, and another at deployment. In cases like this, look for the last elbow in the elevation plot and check the altitude if you're not sure. In this case, the last elbow is at about 4,000 feet, which is where we expect deployment. Let's zoom in and show the horizontal and vertical speed plots again. In this case, we see the jumper dive a little after the competition run. Both vertical and horizontal speed increase. Then we see a flare with both horizontal and vertical speed going down. Next, the jumper closes their wings and reaches back to throw the pilot chute. Just like before, we see the vertical speed go up, but horizontal speed continues to go down because the wing isn't generating forward speed anymore. Finally, the canopy is extracted and we see both horizontal and vertical speed drop quickly. That's it. It's usually pretty easy to pick out roughly where opening is, but it can take a little bit of practice to figure out what all the small changes in speed mean. Try to think about each thing that happens during the deployment sequence and what effect it would have on speed. Then look at the data and see if you can find those changes. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please share them in the comments below. And thanks for watching.